Hi, welcome to BrainPark. We're located at Monash Biomedical Imaging and I'm Bec Segrave, the Deputy Director. Come on inside and take a look around. The work we do at BrainPark is focused on using neuroscience to help people overcome compulsive problems. Things like compulsive drinking, compulsive gambling, drug use, cleaning, collecting. We look at a really wide range of compulsive behaviours. And when we take this wide range, we see that compulsive behaviours are incredibly common. We probably all know someone who's got an unhelpful drinking, gambling, or perhaps even cleaning habit. At BrainPark, we're using the science of neuroplasticity to develop new solutions. Over the last 15 years, there's been an absolute revolution in our understanding of neuroplasticity, and we now know that things like our everyday behaviours, our physical activity, our sleep, whether we meditate, and the technologies we engage with, all have a really profound influence on our brain. At BrainPark, we're taking these discoveries and using them to develop lifestyle and technology-based solutions to help people overcome their compulsive problems. So one of our major areas of focus is physical exercise. There's a massive body of neuroscience evidence that shows that regular physical exercise has a really powerful effect on the structure and the function of our brain. And exercise is being used as medicine around the world for physical health conditions like diabetes, cancer and dementia. But it hasn't as often been applied to mental health, and when it hasn't always been done in a particularly sophisticated way. We're changing that here at BrainPark and using exercise to help people overcome their compulsions. For participants coming to BrainPark to take part in an exercise program, they'll all come here and get a VO2 max fitness assessment. Using the results of this assessment and wearable devices like smart sports watches and chest straps that measure our heart rate, we can personalise the exercise that people do and get them working in heart zones that are right for them, and will give them the maximal brain effects and mental health effects. So this is one of my favourite features of BrainPark. It's our anatomically correct, custom-made fibre optic glass brain sculpture. And as you can see, through the sculpture we can show people the neuroanatomy of motivation and the systems they're working to change here at BrainPark to improve their mental health. One of the major challenges in developing better solutions to help people overcome their compulsive problems is that we need better assessment tools. Right now, most assessment tools measure how much you drink, how often you gamble, how often you check. But what we really need are tools that help us understand the motivations behind these behaviours. These are the BrainPark Cognitive Assessment Pods, and we're working with computer games companies to develop what we call serious computer games. These are computer games that map your motivation systems as you play and help us understand what's driving your compulsions. This is the BrainPark Meditation and Yoga Studio, and here is where we investigate techniques like mindfulness meditation and how they can help people overcome compulsive problems. Mindfulness is a great one. It can help people learn to recognise their compulsive urges, develop the skill of interrupting them, and learn to make more mindful, healthier habits. Welcome to the BrainPark Virtual Reality Studios. VR is a real game changer for mental health, and at BrainPark we're developing a whole suite of therapeutic virtual reality environments. These are places that we can immerse people into safe but highly realistic alcohol, cannabis, gambling and contamination hot zones, places that they can learn new skills to get better control. It was through philanthropic investment from the David Winston Turner Endowment Fund that we were able to build BrainPark, and now the work we're doing is supported by the Wilson Foundation. We're incredibly grateful for our philanthropy partners. Thanks for joining me today. I really hope you've enjoyed learning about BrainPark.